for Beginners, Lesson 4. Now, these lessons are designed with an English speaker's brain in mind, all right? So I think it's best if you go and make sure that you've watched lessons 1, 2, and 3, or at the very least lesson 3, where I talk about pronunciation and the few places where it differs from English, okay? And that'll give you a great foundation for moving forward. Yes, having tutored plenty of English speakers to speak Afrikaans, I often find that there's a mental block. So you've got to wrap your head around the fact that things like W are pronounced V, or even the fact that the letter V is pronounced F. And I've done videos before in which I've touched on that, and that'll give you a great foundation, as I said, for moving forward. But for today, we are focusing on verbs. And if you don't remember what those are doing words like run, sleep, eat. But first, we're going to focus on the verb drink. A reminder here that the I in drink is pronounced a, kind of like the end of the word water. A, drunk. Say that with me, please. Drunk. Great, let's move on. I drink coffee is simply ek drink koffie. Say that with me, please. Ek drink koffie. Beautiful. You drink beer is jy drink bier. Jy drink bier. She drinks tea is sy drink tee. Sy drink tee. He drinks water is hy drink water. Hy drink water. Plurals. We drink coffee. Ons drink koffie. Ons drink koffie. You drink beer, as in you guys, you all, or some of you might say y'all. You guys drink beer. Julle drink bier. Julle drink bier. They drink milk is hulle drink melk. Hulle drink milk. Did you notice how the word drink always just simply stayed drink? Whereas in English we say she drinks tea and we add an S, in Afrikaans there was no S. Did you notice that? In Afrikaans, the verb is not affected by the number of people or who the person is doing the action. Therefore, a verb like drink simply stays drink. As you can see, in a sentence, hy drink wyn, he drinks wine, or a sentence like hulle drink wyn, they drink wine. It doesn't matter who's drinking the wine or how many people are drinking the wine. Drink simply remains drink. I think this is fantastic. We can focus less on grammar and more on drinking the wine. I think we've got our priorities straight. It's the same with any verb. Let's look at eat. Eat. Ek eet brood. I eat bread. Jy eet botter. You eat butter. Sy eet koek. She eats cake. And hy eet melktart. He eats milk tart. Look at you learning all this vocabulary. Well done. I think it's time for us to celebrate. You look like you're ready to have a party down in South Africa. So how about we focus on some of the colloquialisms and some slang? Let's gooi. Great. So this is all Afrikaans-based slang, but we use it in English. You can use it in any other one of our colloquial languages, such as Zulu or Sotho-Xhosa. The point is that this is everyday speak, not the kind of stuff you'll find in a textbook. So let's see what we have. Braai. Braai is the absolute pride of all South Africans. That is most closely translated as a barbecue, although much more detailed and much more fun. Jol is an umbrella term for having a good time or a party. In some parts of the country, it can also mean to date someone. Basically, when you say we're going to have a jol, it means we're going to have a ball. We're going to have a great time. A dop refers to any kind of alcoholic beverage, normally a beer. So if you say, let's have a dop, that means let's go have a beer, let's go have a drink, or something like that. Babalas is a funny word for hangover. So you can say babalas. You could also say Barbie, kind of like Barbie doll, if you didn't want your parents to know that you've been having too many dops at the jaw or at the braai. Babalas. Now, just to be clear, that was a joke. That's not an endorsement of underage drinking. Wait until you're 18 so you can do legally all the stuff that you've probably been doing anyway. Before I snitch. So how about a party that your parents would be happy with? How about a kuier? Kuier just means to visit, or in slang, it means to hang out with your friends. Also, in informal speak, you might hear people say, let's have a koffietjie of a teetjie. Teetjie and koffietjie are just diminutives or a way of saying a little word for tea and coffee. And you'll learn about them later in your Afrikaans journey. Now, sometimes if someone offers you a teetjie, a little tea, they may ask you, would you like rooibos of gewone? I know rooibos does exist in other countries, but did you know it comes from South Africa and it translates to red bush tea? It's indigenous to our country, rooibos. Alternatively, they might ask you if you want gewone. Gewone simply means ordinary, or as you might say in the United States, regular old tea. In other words, black tea. Rooibos of gewone. Ordinary tea or herbal South African tea. Rooibos. Okay, so great job to you. Well done for taking the time to learn some Afrikaans. Now, I encourage you to use these slang words in everyday English. Why not speak mengels, as in Minglish? You see, in South Africa, most people speak between 2 and 4 languages, and the reason we're able to do that is we're not afraid to mix languages up and to get it wrong. Don't be afraid that anyone will laugh at you. I think they'll be more proud of you for just trying. And if they do laugh at you, make new friends, right? You don't need that kind of negativity in your life, but use words like dop, of gewone, of jaw with your English. Try and listen to South Africans and see how we use them. If you are visiting our beautiful country, please do not be afraid. English is enough for you to get by. It is one of the most spoken languages. It is the lingua franca. You don't have to master Afrikaans or Zulu or Xhosa or Pedi to get along here in most parts of the country. But it will be cool and more fun if you can throw some of the slang in. So I do encourage you to go through some of that some more. I also hope that this video has helped you feel confident about your Afrikaans and your Afrikaans journey and has helped you see how you can do it and that you know more than you think. Now, as we move forward, it's going to get a little bit more challenging, but you've done so great so far. I'm pretty sure that you can do the rest. So see you soon. Hit that subscribe button and the notification button to make sure that you're updated for when I next get a chance to upload videos. See you soon. Tot ziens. Bye. Ciao for now.